Mr. Chairman, thank you.
You're recognized.
Thank you, sir. Judge, congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm not going to ask you to comment on precedents or cases of the Supreme Court. Is that okay with you?
Okay.
Good. I just want to try to understand the way you think and what your beliefs are. When, in your opinion, does life begin?
Well, Senator, from my reading of Supreme Court precedent.
No, sir, I'm not interested in the law. I'm interested in you. When, in your opinion, does life begin? You can't hear me? Can you hear me now?
And we want to.
Do you want me to start over?
No.
Well, I just used 20 seconds. I want you to add 20 seconds to my. Let me ask the
Lord.
question again. When, in your opinion, does life begin?
Well, Senator, I don't believe my own personal views enter into the picture
I know,
as a
I
judge.
understand that you're going to follow precedent. I'm just asking you, I want to get to know you. You're going to be on the Court of Appeal if you're confirmed. When, in your opinion, does life begin?
And so what I was explaining is whatever my personal views on those areas, I do set them to one side because
I understand that, but I'm trying to understand what those opinions are. Are you going to answer my question?
Well, in answering, I would not want to give the impression that I'm prejudging a situation
I'll
or
stipulate you're not prejudging.
or allowing my own personal views
I'll
to
stipulate
pervade
that.
into. And so, well, Senator, respectfully,
Have you thought about it?
about when life begins?
Yeah.
Yes.
And what did you conclude?
I conclude that as a judicial nominee and a sitting judge, I would not want those views to weigh into how I approach cases, and I would follow Supreme Court precedent
All right.
and its guiding
All
precedent.
right, I get it. Let me ask you your thoughts on another subject. Biologically, how many sexes are there?
As I understand it, there are different views on that topic.
I'm asking you your view.
Again, that is an area that I believe could come before me as an issue, as it has come recently.
I'm not asking about a case. I'm asking about you. Biologically, in your opinion, as a thinking adult, how many sexes are there?
Senator, as I said before, my own personal views, I don't want them to enter into my role as a judge. And so if I were to be faced with an issue where a person's sex or gender came before me, I would apply that Supreme Court precedent
Right.
and consider it in the
We
context
stipulated
of...
to that. We stipulated to that. I'm asking you personally, biologically, how many sexes are there in your opinion?
I would give the same answer as before, where I would not want to give an answer of my personal view and give the impression that I'm prejudging an issue myself.
Okay. Have you thought about it?
In a tense Senate confirmation hearing, a federal judge nominee faces a barrage of deeply personal and controversial questions. The senator isn't asking about case law or precedent, he wants to know her. But when every answer avoids the personal and sticks to the judicial rulebook, frustration quickly boils over. The exchange begins politely enough. But almost immediately the senator bypasses legal theory and Supreme Court rulings, aiming straight for one of the most contentious debates in America. Question 1. When does life begin? The judge insists his personal views don't belong on the bench, but the senator isn't satisfied he's not after the law, he's after his own conviction. Next, the questioning shifts. Biologically, how many sexes are there? Once again, the nominee refuses to speak personally, citing the need to remain impartial. Her answers, measured and cautious, avoid even the most basic definitions. The senator pushes again and again, but the response stays the same, no personal comment. Then comes another high-voltage topic, systemic racism. Is the California Court of Appeal the court on which she serves systemically racist? The nominee neither confirms nor denies, instead speaking broadly about judges' dedication to fairness. But the senator's patience is wearing thin. After minutes of deflection, the senator tries one last approach,
Okay. Have you thought about it?
I have.
Okay. What was your conclusion?
That it is a matter of importance and debate in our society today. And while I have my own personal views about it, my role as a judge is to apply the law and precedent and let the arguments and facts speak for themselves.
All right. In your opinion, is the California Court of Appeals systemically racist?
Senator, I have not had occasion to consider whether a court system is systemically racist as a court. As a general matter, I believe judges take their oath of office very seriously and try
I
to
agree with
consider.
that, but what about the California Court of Appeal? Is it systemically racist?
As I said, if the issue of systemic racism were to come in, I would consider it within the context of whatever the arguments are.
Have you thought about it?
As a private citizen, as a general matter, I know that systemic racism is a topic of discussion.
Okay, so is the Court of Appeal, in your opinion, on which you sit, systemically racist?
I believe that the judges in which serve on the Court of Appeal or the Supreme Court try to handle
answer my questions.
their cases.
Why won't you answer my questions, Judge?
I'm sorry, Senator.
Here's my final one. What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Good. That was easy. I don't understand why you won't answer my questions. And you're not the first nominee that has come forward that refuses to answer a single question in 5 minutes. How can I vote for you if you won't answer my questions?
Well, Senator, if systemic racism were a matter that came before me,
I didn't ask that. I stipulated that wasn't going to be the case. I'm just asking your opinion. You sit on the bench. You think it's systemically racist. But I do understand your favorite color, and I appreciate that. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Senator Lee.
should judges share their personal beliefs at all? Or is keeping them private the only way to protect the law from bias? What do you think? Should judicial nominees answer personal belief questions in confirmation hearings? If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, comment, and hit the subscriber button for more political showdown.